And welcome to a video with the Carnal Conservative, currently reporting from the Base Department. Nearly 1 in 3 Americans say it may be soon necessary to take up arms against the government. Yeah, we're getting fed up with their shit. And it continues. A majority of Americans say the U.S. government is corrupt, and almost a third say it may soon be necessary to take up arms against it, according to a new poll from the University of Chicago's Institute of Politics. Two-thirds of Republicans and independents say the government is corrupt and rigged against everyday people like me. Now, this is compared to 51% of liberal voters. So, two-thirds of Republicans and independents are saying this, and 50% of the other side are saying this as well. That's uh, that's not 1 in 3. I'm just doing the raw math here. That might not be 1 in 3. That it might be significantly more than 1 in 3. 28% of all voters, including 37% of gun owners, agreed, quote, it may be necessary at some point soon for citizens to take up arms against the government, a view held by around 35% of Republicans and around 35% of independents. 1 in 5 Democrats concurred. Um, what about these 51% of liberal voters? Oh, so hang on. Two-thirds of Republicans and independents say the government is corrupt and rigged against everyday people. 51% of liberal voters also believe this or know that it's true. Only 1 in 5% of Democrats actually have the balls to fight back. That's interesting. That's an interesting finding. How bizarre. How truly broken as a people we are. This is why the elites do what they do. They are safe in thinking they can get away with it. Which is why we get articles like this to shock and awe the normies into thinking, oh, nearly 1 in 3 of your fellow brethren are armed insurrectionists. Report on them. No, no. These are the not crazy people. These are the ones who haven't been cucked either. So these are the ones who have not been broken by you yet. The findings come after a House committee investigating the January 6, 2021 riots at the U.S. Capitol wrapped up its final hearing for the summer, seeking to place former President Trump at the heart of efforts to overturn the 2020 election. The panel also said that Trump readily accepted and even encouraged the attack from his supporters, watching violence play out on television for nearly 3 hours before making a statement telling them to go home. No, he wasn't watching the violence for 3 hours. He was at the rally itself before the event even took place, before the alleged insurrection even took place. He was on TV giving a speech saying to peacefully and patriotically protest. Now, we had mostly peaceful riots all summer, where they literally burned cities down. If the Democrats have now conflated peaceful protest with insurrection, that's an awfully damning indictment for their complicity with Antifa. But let's not get a little too lost in the weeds here, shall we? Despite the hearings, Trump still enjoys broad support among Republicans, and his new plan to completely gut the federal employment is being very well received, by the way. Now, we go through a bunch of numbers and a bunch of hogwash. But ultimately, this is the big headline. Nearly 1 in 3 Americans say it may be soon to it may be soon necessary to take up arms against the government. So this has been your Carnal reporting from the base department of the American populace, and we're getting tired of your shit, government. We're getting real tired of your shenanigans. We're getting tired of the inflation. We're getting tired of the Ukraine. We're getting tired of the current thing. We're getting tired of eat the bugs. We're tired. We're not just tired. We are militant against the coming for your kids crowd. And those of us who are armed are we're getting trigger happy. We're getting an itch, and it will not go well in your favor. So that's it, everyone. Reporting from the base department of the United States of America, I have been your Carnal. Stay carnal and God bless. Bye bye.